Okay, good morning, welcome to class everyone. I thought today we would just go through a little hip and spine mobility and strength work. It'll be a 30-minute session including the relaxation, so dip in and out as you feel. Welcome if you just joined. So we'll just come into a comfortable seated position. I'm going to opt for seated cross-legged sitting up on a block. I like these blocks, these kind of big ones, and side by side to sit on rather than just one. I think most pelvises are a little bigger than that, so especially the female pelvis. So just two of those is nice and comfy. So that's what I've got. So if you've got blocks, feel free to go and grab them, or grab a cushion or something like that. Got lots of mosquito bites. That's nice. Okay, so welcome if you've just joined. This is going to be a mini class for the lower back and hips with regards to flexibility and strength. So we're going to combine the two to increase your mobility. So let's just come into a comfortable seated position. We're going to let the hands just relax down onto the knees and just lift nice and tall through the spine, but keeping it kind of soft in the lower back so we're not arching through the spine at all. Chin just level to the floor. You let the shoulders just roll back and down, so you're just nicely stacked through the torso, and that way the lower back and psoas, etc. can just kind of soften and hang out. They don't have to work too hard. We're going to bring our awareness now to our breath, so just taking a nice slow deep inhale through the nose, slow deep exhale through the mouth. And then again, just slow deep breath in, slow deep breath out, and then again slow deep inhale, and again slow deep exhale. Alright, just going to circle around a little bit. I'm just speaking a little louder than normal because we've got the sound of the rain today, so I don't know if you can hear it or not, but that's why I'm speaking a little bit louder. So just circling around, mobilising the spine, shoulders nice and relaxed, and then just bringing it back round the other way. Again, slow deep inhale and exhale. Perfect. Good. And then again, just coming back to centre, just bringing one hand down onto the mat now. Nice deep breath in as you gently reach over. Keeping the spine kind of tall, reaching into the fingertips, so you get that feeling of length to the side of the torso instead of dipping down low, compressing the back. I'm going to try and get some space in the spine today. That's it. And then just coming back to centre. Other side now, breath in, reaching up. And then an exhale again as you reach over. So my left arm's giving me support right now. I'm putting a bit of weight into that. Again, reaching up, reaching into those fingertips. Lovely, good. One more breath here. And then again, just coming all the way back to centre. Let's just fold forwards now. So just letting the hands come forwards, spreading out the fingers nice and long through the spine. And then let the head relax down. So just bringing the chin towards the chest. So you're really just tipping the pelvis forwards, but keeping the back nice and long. Big expansive inhale, filling the space into the rib cage, oxidating the organs, and then coming back to centre. Let's just change the cross of the legs for a moment. Okay, and then again, just let the hands come forwards. Again, nice and long through the spine. Take this moment to just really stretch into the hands too, spreading the fingers. Shoulders again just drawing back and down. Inhale, exhale. Just enjoying that pause. And then again, walking the hands back towards you from there. Let's reach now the legs out in front, Dandasana. So feel free to stay on your blocks. I'm going to pop mine to the side now. Pressing into the heels, drawing the toes back towards you. And then from here, we're just simply walking the hands forwards, breath in, and then exhale as you gently fold from there. So again, trying to get the length through the lower back And then just let the spine round a little. It's okay to round the back. In yoga, it's, you know, we thought we've got to keep a flat back all the time, but it does round, it does rotate, it does lots of things. And it's okay to explore those movements. Okay, so again, just gently rounding through the spine, just letting the head relax down a little. Again, just taking a big expansive breath, so allowing the rib cage to broaden as you breathe in. And then just taking your time to come back up. Just bringing one leg in towards you now, opposite arm wraps around, and just popping the other hand to the floor behind you. Again, just hugging the leg in, chin just level to the floor. Breathing in, and then gently exhaling as you start to rotate just that little bit more, working into the big muscles of the back, latissimus dorsi, etc. And then just coming back to centre, we'll just simply take that to the other side, then we'll get moving a little bit more. So just wrapping around with the opposite arm to leg now, other hand to the floor behind, and exhaling now as you gently twist, shoulders again just drawing back and down. Inhale, exhale. Okay, and then again just slowly coming all the way back round from there. Let's bring it over onto hands and knees now. So just coming into box position. We're going to come into cat stretch, so curling on up through the spine, head relaxes down, releasing down from there, moving into cow pose, let the chin lift, tailbone draws up, and then again rolling back up through the spine. Enjoy that space through the mid-back, and then again releasing down. Tucking the toes under now, hands come forwards, press back, downward facing dog. So exhale as you reach back. Allow the heels to just drop down, neck nice and relaxed. Spreading the fingers down the toes. Walking the legs out a little, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe give the head a little bit of a shake. Awesome. Let the knees now come all the way down. Toes tucked under, hands to the lower back, lift through the heart. Good. Just taking the spine up and back like you're just reaching back over a beach ball. Very big one. And then coming back to centre. Again, hands coming down, knee hover, toes tucked under, lift the knees off the floor. Good, round the spine a little. Imagine you're tucking the tailbone and lift the pelvic floor, let the head relax down. Exhale, downward dog, press back. Again, walking the legs out a little, give the head a little bit of a shake. Good, and then again coming down, knee hover. So just stopping just before those knees hit the floor. Again, round the spine a little, tailbone tucks in, head relaxes down. And this time just dropping knees to the floor. Coming back now just into child's pose. So just letting the hips sink back, arms reaching forward, spread the fingers. And then let the head relax down if that's comfortable for you. Or we could take a block under the head. Kind of nice if your neck's a little stiff today, just to prop the head. Breathing in, slowly exhale out. Okay, just coming back up from there. Just going to return to sitting just for a few moments. Sweep the legs round now to the left side. Call this Mermaid. And just have that right foot just in front of the left thigh there. Left hand is just kind of free and the right hand is on the mat. We're just going to take a little twist here. Now as you sweep the left arm across, I'm lifting the left hip. So you've got a nice little rotation going on through the lumbar and through the pelvis. Just getting that a little bit mobilised. So exhaling as you reach over, inhale back, sweeping the arm. And we're not working with straight lines here, kind of fluid. And I like to just round the spine a little bit as I move through the movement. Elbows relax, kind of, well, not relax, bent, just to keep that shoulder down. If we lock, the shoulder starts to elevate for most people. Okay, and then one more from there. And then back to centre, left hand comes down, reaching the right arm up and over. Good, and then bringing right hand to the floor. We're going to lift all the way up now. Press the hips up and forwards. Big reach now with the left arm, pause here. Good, press the hips forwards enough, you feel the glutes engaged, there's something happening in the bum area. And then come on down, bring the legs forwards. Let's hold it here for a moment, switching on the core, pull the belly button in, lift the chest, bring the arms forwards if you can, or hold the legs. Good, alright, come on down, legs round now to the right sides, left hand to floor, and then again just reaching across. I love this movement for the spine and the lower back. It's really nice. So reaching across, right hip lifts up. Again, just let the spine round a little. You might get a little click here and there. I think that's okay. I think it's all right. Good. And then again, reaching slowly down. Good. Couple more. Nice big breath as you exhale, reach across. Last time. And then just bring your right hand down. Left arm now reaches up and over. Enjoying again that sideways bend, that lateral flexion. Bringing now left hand down. Let's lift up. Press hips forwards. Reaching from there with the right arm. Good. Pausing here. So we're opening the front of the hips, engaging the back of the hips. Alright, and then again coming down, little balance work again. So again, just bringing the feet off the floor, holding under the legs, lifting the heart, chin level to the floor. Pausing here, or take it a little further now as we reach with the legs and reach with the arms. It's up to you. Good, draw up through that pelvic floor. One more breath, and again release down. Cross the ankles, we're going to roll over the feet and jump back into plank. Or just take a step back, sweep the legs around to the side and step back. That's cool too, of course. So if you're jumping back, make sure you do it on an exhale. So hands down, breathing in, exhale, coming back. Okay, good. Now if full plank is too much today, please bring knees to the floor. Please don't push it before you're ready. And sometimes it's just good to take it a little easier. So try and tune in, see what works best for you today. And then from here, we're just going to kind of move forwards and back a little. So you're just rocking forwards and back. It's just kind of small movements, just playing around with the weight. It's a little easier to get that movement if you are in full plank, but don't push it, you know, if your body isn't there today, and that's okay. All right, just a couple more. And then again, bringing the knees down. We're going to come back again into downward dog now. So exhale again, coming up. Let that left heel now sink down towards the floor, floating the right leg up. Little rotation on the hip, so that right hip now is a little higher than the left. Good, and just pressing nice and firmly into the hands from there. Okay, good. Drawing now right knee in towards the chest. So transfer the weight forwards again, round the spine, let the head relax down. Nice. And then again, lift on up. We'll just do that one more time. So again, bringing the leg in, round the spine a little bit of an ab crunch really, spine flexion. And then again, coming up from there. Good job, okay. Let now the right leg come all the way down, just dropping the knee to the floor, and we'll come into gate pose. So the left leg is out to the side. My right knee is directly under the right hip joint. Left hand to left leg, reaching up with the right arm and slowly coming over. So it's a little bit like triangle pose, same kind of hip spine alignment, but I've obviously got the right leg bent. So just reaching up and over, and again being mindful not to sink in the lower back, keeping the space, getting that flexion from the thoracic spine. That'll work your core much more effectively. Now get a sense that you're tucking the tailbone in and see what that does to the pelvic floor. Hopefully you'll feel a little engagement. And then coming down from there, hands to the floor now. And we're sweeping from here, the left leg back and up. A little bit of a balance, pushing into the heel. Pause here. Get those hips nice and level. We're reaching away now with the right arm. I'm aware I'm not fully in the screen now. It's kind of tricky on Insta. Okay, pause. And release down. Good, come back again into child's pose. Stretch on out, head relaxes down. Good, one more breath there. And then let's go again, other side. Downward facing dog. Right heel sinks down towards the floor. Left leg reaches up. Oh, enjoy that stretch. Let that left hip lift a little. Again, neck nice and relaxed. Okay, start to bring now left knee in. So rounding through the spine, let the head release down, feel the core engage. And then again, lifting up, opening to the left hip, enjoying the stretch through the right side. And then again, bringing the leg back in from there. Good, rounding through the spine. Perfect, okay. And then from here, just bringing that left leg down to the floor. We're going to bring it up and take the right leg out to the side from there for our gate pose. So I've got my right leg out to the side and reaching up with the left arm. Again, tucking that tailbone in a little. And then just reaching up and over. Soften the shoulders. Pausing here. Again, breath in and breath out. Good job. One more breath. And then again, just coming all the way back center. Use that core as you return to neutral. Hands down to the floor. Now right leg goes back, pressing into the heel. Level off the hips. Reach away now with the left arm too. Again, keeping everything as level as you can. Back of the neck nice and long. Breath in, breath out. And then again, just releasing back down from there. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves up to standing. Just do a few minutes standing. So just tucking toes under now. Bringing the feet together or close together as you gently fold. So hanging over the legs. Let the knees bend a little. Hands just resting down to the floor. Or if that's not an option, just take blocks. That's cool. Let the head just relax down. And then we're just bending one knee and then the other. Neck nice and long. Inhale, exhale. Okay. And then with the knees a little bent, let's bring ourselves up. So just rolling up nice and slowly through the spine now. Good job, everyone. And then just coming into Tadasana in the center of your mat. So just bringing the feet either together if that suits you. I prefer feet slightly apart. And just let the arms come down by your sides. Good. Take a moment here to breathe. That is all. So just breathe and be in the moment. Your mind's probably already gone off elsewhere, which is perfectly normal. So it is part of the yoga practice to keep practicing bringing it back to the present moment. The more you do it, the easier it gets, of course. But initially it can be quite challenging. Alright, so we're going to step out now. We're coming into triangle and then pyramid pose, Trikonasana and Parsvanasana. You've got it. So just taking the feet apart. Okay, let's turn now the right foot out, lifting the left heel. We're going to turn that away. Let's float the arms out from there. Get that lovely opening across the chest. Okay, turning the arms from here. Right hand down, left arm up. Again, long through the spine. Now ground down through the feet. Good, just let the gaze rest wherever's comfortable for you. Lovely. And I like to stretch out the hand here too. I find they get a little achy these days, so just giving those a little bit of a stretch. Okay, maybe taking it a little lower if that feels good for you today. And then take your time now as you come all the way up. Going to shorten the stance a little. Hands to hips as we swing it around. So I'm going clockwise with the pelvis. Okay, and then from here, we're just letting the arms come behind, taking hold of either elbow. It might be the reverse prayer position is an option for you today, so that's there too if you want it. If you need a bit more support for your back, bring hands down onto the floor or blocks. Sink now the right tip back, left hip forwards, and we're exhaling now to come down. I'm going to bend my right knee a little bit. My lower back's a little stiff today, so again, feel free to join me on that. Let the head again just relax down. Good. And then really ground down through the feet. Enjoy the feeling of length and space through the spine. Good job. And then last of all, just let the head hang down. Press very firmly now into the feet, come all the way up. Big inhale as you lift. Standing cobra. We bring the feet again into our mountain pose. Hands to the lower back. Just a little counter pose for the forward fold. So lifting the breastbone, shoulders draw back and down. Lift the chin. Pause here. And then again come back to centre. Okay, triangle pose other side. So again, just set the feet, we're leaning on the left leg this time, going to reach on out, breath in, exhale to come down, broadening and opening across the chest. Good job, great. Again, just see where it lands, see where you land, make any little tweaks you feel you need to, so it might be just letting that top hip draw back a little, maybe a bit more open across the chest, maybe take it a little bit lower. And again, just try and enjoy being in the posture. We can race through postures, can't we? Because we want to get to the end of our practice, but then you forget to just be in the posture. Okay, which is the nice bit. Alright, so coming all the way back up. Shorten the stance a little bit now, gang. And I'm just turning my pelvis anti-clockwise. Arms going behind the back. Breath in, lift the chest. Exhale now to come down from there. Again, if your lower back's a little stiff today, like mine, feel free to bend that left knee. Head just relaxing down. You can always bring hands down to the floor for a little more support. Good. Inhale, exhale. And again, just enjoying that feeling of length through the spine as well. Okay, and then just taking your time now to come all the way up, pressing firmly into the feet, Tadasana legs. Just taking hands onto the lower back, lifting through the heart, lifting the chest, pausing here. Okay, and then just coming all the way back to centre, relax the arms down. Just taking the feet apart now, just give things a little bit of a shake. Shaking a lot lately in practice, it feels really good. Just kind of shake out the energy a little bit. Okay, alright, and then just coming back to centre, coming back to stillness now via tree pose, just taking the weight over onto the left leg. Right foot comes up. You may like to try a half lotus. So for that, we take a hold of the foot just nice and gently, very, very gently. Don't yank anything. Just see if the leg goes. There's a little external rotation in the hip. Not great for knees if you have a knee injury. Stay with regular tree pose if that's you. And then just get those hips nice and level. If you need to hold the foot, you're just taking one arm up. Otherwise, both arms could come up. For regular Vrikshasana, you of course can take both arms up. Go pausing here, hands apart maybe. See what happens to the shoulders when the hands come together. If they lift, you need to take hands, I suggest, you take hands apart so you can soften the shoulders down. Good, one more breath. And then release. Okay, popping the foot back down. Take a moment. We shake it off a bit. And then other side from there. So again, just coming into either tree pose, Vrikshasana, or Ardha half Padmasana, lotus pose. Good. And again, just enjoying being in the posture. This little gift of yoga we've been given, just trying to enjoy it. It's a big gift really, isn't it? It's not a little gift. Okay, and then again, good job everyone, releasing all the way down. Okay, we'll take a little flow now to come down to our mats. Let's come down to the back of our mats, taking the feet apart, bend the knees a little. Let's take a breath in, float the arms up. Sinking down, bend the knees, hands to the floor. Okay, pausing here. Walk the hands forwards now. Okay, give the hips a little shake, side to side. And then from here, coming back to centre. Nice big cat stretch, and wind down a bit now. So just pressing fingers into the floor as you round up through the spine. Again, chin in towards the chest. And then releasing down flat back. We're just going to come into Cobra Pose now, just to balance out the forward bends that we've done. So coming down onto your front. I like to take the legs apart. I feel it's nicer on the back. So maybe experiment with that. Bhujangasana, hands are either side of the chest. We press the elbows in, and then lift the head, lift the chest, bring the gaze forwards. Elbows again pressing in, hips just pressing down into the floor. Inhale, exhale, press into the hands a little bit more as you lift the chest. See how that feels, ease off if you want to. Or from there, taking it a little further, hovering the legs and maybe hovering the hands too. Good. Keep pressing the front of the pelvis down into the mat. That will make the glutes a little more active. Lift the pelvic floor. And release all the way down. Let your head just turn to one side. And then let's go again. So again, just coming back to centre, either repeating your Cobra Pose now, or from there, bring the feet up, reach back for Dhanurasana. For Dhanurasana, we take a firm grip around the ankles, and we simply start to kick back from there. The chest will automatically lift, arms are relaxed. Enjoy that amazing opening across the chest. Breath in, breath out. And then again, releasing down. Good job. Just let the head turn to the other side now, pausing here. And then bringing the hands into either side of the chest. Push up and away. We're going to swing the legs around, moving over onto our backs. Come on down. So legs bent, feet flat to the floor, please. Okay, so nice big knee hug. I'm going to hug the legs in towards us, wrapping the arms around. Just pausing here. Enjoy the stretch into the back. Shoulders relax down. And then back of the neck nice and long. So just let the chin move towards the chest now. Again, just pausing here. Oh, so good. Nice little compression on the abdomen too. So the digestive system's getting a little compression. That can be helpful. And then I'm just going to wind right down now, just popping the feet flat to the floor and just letting the legs drop to one side. So just a lying supine spine twist. Let your head turn to the opposite direction that the legs are in. Nice deep breath, really breathing into those side ribs. Imagine you've got gills there like a fish and you're just breathing into your side. Okay, bringing it back to centre now. Other side from there. Again, just dropping the legs over, enjoying that rotation, enjoying that twist. Dropping the gaze over. Inhale, exhale. Great. And then again, just coming all the way back to centre from there. Excuse me, just bringing the right leg in now, hands around the shin, nice big hug in. Just take the leg out to the side a little. And then from here, left leg could just relax down. This is an awesome stretch for the back. Actually, it's for the psoas, but the psoas is attached to the back, so. Okay, and then release other sides. Psoas and a few other bits. Good. You've got quite a strong grip with the hands. The leg is slightly out to the side, so you don't pinch into the hip joint. Bursas in there, suspension pads. We don't want to be putting too much pressure on those. Okay, And then releasing down, full body stretch now again, reaching back, stretching to the fingertips, point the toes away. Ooh. Okay, and then releasing the arms down. It's going to take a couple of minutes here to wind down now. You might like to rest with the legs bent, or just have the legs resting on the floor, hands just relaxed onto the tummy area, and just taking a moment here. So just deepening your breath now, slow deep inhale and exhale. And just allow the breath to do whatever it wants, so just entering and leaving the body as it pleases, like the body and breath for old friends. A slow inhale, slow exhale. Breath in, breath out. Good. Just allowing the face to soften. Let the jaw relax, shoulders relax, arms and legs resting on the floor. Feeling the spine, hopefully it feels a little bit more free now as that relaxes down into the floor beneath you. And then just see the breath as it enters the body, swirling around the whole of the body, oxygenating, oxidating every cell. Feel the chest and rib cage expand a little bit more each time you breathe in. Okay, and then feel free to take a couple more minutes here, or longer if you've got the opportunity. Thank you for joining me in class today. I appreciate your time. Hopefully you found it helpful. Feel free to leave any comments when I post it later. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.